spin on digital highways. Lenny's at the helm through neon lit byways.
Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? No, okay, we are gonna be playing some more Vane today. The zombie survival apocalypse game, it's apparently raining. That's what it sounds like. And we have a nice little house on an island. I know that I'm gonna have some problems with this place because the zombies can actually go through water to get out here. I cleared all the trees so I can actually see when zombies do come out here. I've only had like one or two so far, nothing serious, and I definitely have not had any hordes attack. There's actually one right there. Hey, he's got a rad suit. I need that. I also found out that you can swim. So technically right now, I have rain resistance, but is rain resistance... No, it's water resistance, so I should have like almost 200%. Nope, it's saying I'm damp though. Okay, so this is not working the way the way I had hoped. I need that red suit. Hold on a sec. Why am I getting soaked? I mean, this says... Oh, it's only certain pieces that have resistance. Yeah? I swore... I don't know, because, I mean, 75, 20, 50, that's over 100%. I should be immune. At least that's the way I'm reading this. But I am getting wet, so what if I was to... Okay, I was going to stick it in there, but we're going to actually stick it in the dryer, since I have one. And I didn't take it off, so that doesn't work. Take off anything that's wet. Because I'm curious if the stuff that can't get wet won't get wet. So let's throw that in the dryer, that in the dryer, and apparently that in the dryer. How do I turn it on? Ah, like that. Sweet deal. Alright, so now, it says 0% damp. Fuck, we still get wet. That's not good, because that means that our power tools are gonna get fucked. I might be able to do it. I want to run over there and get that rad suit before I ruin all my weapons, or my tools. Hopefully it doesn't despawn by the time I get over there. I am exerted. Or run my happy ass all the way over there. Okay, apparently I can't jump at all, so I must be like albino, not just white. Albino man can't jump. Actually, if white man can't jump, does that mean albino man is just like already in the ground? He starts off way below. Come on. If he's gone, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh my god. He was totally here. And now I'm damp, and half my shit's gonna break. Sir? Where did you go? I don't really know how to make a lot of noise. I have my shotgun, but I was gonna try and lure him out that way. I guess it's only my batteries on most of the tools that get fucked. Oh shit. Not good. I hear barking, which is usually a wolf. Sounds like he's getting beat to shit by something, though. Here, bunny bunny. This isn't Canada. We club bunnies instead of seals. I wanna, what do you call it? Foster a river otter. That's my goal. Those things are so freaking adorable. 39% wet. Not good. I'm gonna assume all my tools are in the bag, and the bag has 75% resistance, so then hopefully it keeps my tools dry. Ah, fuck me. Since I failed to get my rad suit that I was after, what the hell? So what am I supposed to do while it's raining? If I can't, like, leave my base without getting freaking drenched? I gotta drive everywhere, obviously, but, like, that doesn't help. So if these are dry, and I'll put them on, they're probably gonna get wet, is my guess. Pants, boots. Probably shouldn't put latex gloves in the dryer. 36% wetness. How do latex gloves get wet? Riddle me that, Batman. I'm trying to see if it's actually gonna hurt them. I don't know what I've never like ran any of my wife's latex gloves through the friggin' dryer, so she's smart enough to throw them out before she leaves work. Why am I sore? Was I being touched inappropriately by zombies? No. The rain made me sore? Is it from getting hit by the fucking gate? That would be believable. Okay, this is just ridiculous, guys. I don't know what to do. It's raining and why the fuck are those doors closed? I don't ever close those doors. I don't have enough waterproof gear. I was hoping that a fishing hat would be like 100% waterproof, but nah. Military cap. Nah. It's not for everybody. It depends on, like, for the longest time I wasn't into survival games at all. Like, I don't play first person shooters. I just really like, I would probably say I like life simulators more, and this is really close to being a life simulator. It's kind of like The Sims with zombies. Okay, maybe not, but I mean, kinda. So, the one thing that I'm already seeing, like now that I got into the prison, is that majority of the game really has no direction without PvP. So I can definitely see how it's like I'm having to make it fun for me because like I had to turn on permadeath and stuff like that. Being able to just die and respawn is stupid. And like there's a lot of they make it that you can kind of play this game as you want. But yeah, I could definitely see um where it would be a little weird. Element of well, I mean, it's multiplayer. So I mean, oh, you just don't like the other players? Is that what you mean? Kind of like Rust and Scum and those kind of games where people touch you inappropriately every time you leave your base? Oh, okay. So the demo is multiplayer with other people who have the demo only. Um, and you had to join, like, here, if I was to go to the menu, when you first go to join, you should be able to join other like multiplayer. Um, I don't know if it's multiplayer in the sense of like you can only join your friends, or because I haven't played the demo at all. So, but yeah, I could definitely see how this game could get boring pretty quick without other people around. I feel like it would be insanely hard with other people. Well, I mean, I guess if the zombies and shit were turned back down, like right now I have it set to, well, I think it should tell me. It's like headshots only, which makes melee really hard. Um, so I mean, you pretty much have to use guns if you want to survive big attacks. Um, Trying to think of what else there was. Like I said, it's a permadeath. So if I die, my character gets deleted and I lose all my shit. Um, there was a bunch of settings that I chose to make this quite a bit more complicated. Drop rates and stuff like that are turned down. I mean, I do have it on multiplayer, but I'm not on the demo, so that doesn't help. They originally had promised that the demo would be playable with full game people, but they said they couldn't figure out a way to make it work. So, and I'm trapped in my house by rain unless I drive somewhere, but yeah, I'm waiting for shit in my dryer here. Actually, it's dry. Oops. I need a radiation suit. The radiation suits make you like 100% waterproof, but well, I mean, I guess that's what I could do is go drive around and alright, let me shut this off. Drive around until I find a zombie in a rad suit and run his ass over for. Alright, so. Ah, don't get wet. Alright, so start the truck, turn on headlights. So, I think what makes me like this game is it's everything that I usually complain is missing from a game. So like, uh, all right, you go outside, you get wet. Friggin', you mess with electricity, you get electrocuted. You mess with fire, you get burned. You actually have to manually load all your clips, like your magazines and all that shit for your guns. You actually have to maintain all the separate little engine parts of the car and get fuel and just all the dumb shit. You actually have to like manually turn on your high beams and crap. Like there's a radio. Everything just does what it's supposed to do. I hate when you're playing a game and simple stuff like that's missing. Like mirror reflections missing drives me absolutely fucking insane. I don't understand how a game in 2025 can be missing mirror reflections. Every game that I play that is missing mirror reflections is gonna get that bitch. Like, what the fuck? Gran Turismo on the original PlayStation had mirror reflections, I think. Um, there was other stuff that I've come across. Oh, I put on a sleeping mask because I found it and I was like, what the fuck is a sleeping mask? And my whole screen went black and I'm like, sitting there stoned for a second thinking about it and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, it's those masks that you put on at night so you can't see, and that's actually what it does in the game. Like, I don't know, it's that kind of stuff that made it stick for me. There's definitely a lot of dumb stuff, like keeping all your loot when you die. That bothers me. It's a survival game. You should have to go get it again at minimum. I mean, so that really bugged me. But that's why I just started another copy of the game and made it that it was way harder, and uh, just started making it harder on myself and forcing myself not to cheat. And because that's another thing here, that this is one thing that I figured out in the game. You ready? You hit your little tilde key and it brings up your council, and then you say give item as if you're playing on a private server. Mind you, this is just a regular single player game, so this really shouldn't be. Actually, technically, I'm on multiplayer right now, so really, this should not be accessible. So we're gonna do give item. We'll type in rifle. Whoa, a tier 4? Yeah, I don't mind if I do. I just made the game gay as hell. Like, I don't understand why they allow that. That should not be part of the non-sandbox game. So I have to stop myself from doing that. Because why the fuck is it even in here? Like, so now I'm gonna dismantle it, and we're gonna dismantle whatever the hell came out of that. Okay, just aluminum screws. But like, that's stupid as fuck. If I'm in sandbox mode, that's one thing, but in multiplayer, what's the point? Everybody you're playing against can just spawn their entire base and destroy everything you have. So, like, yeah, no, I've definitely found a lot of gripes with the game, that's for sure. Uh, Lately, I've been on kind of like a horror shtick. I like being like jump scared and stuff, and this kind of works. Uh, and I just like running over zombies and spawning way too much of things, so it kind of covers a lot of those bases, you know. Um, I like building complex things and messing with electrical and that kind of shit. So like Rust is usually huge for me, except I hate the PvP player base of Rust. They're just usually whiny little kids that are annoying as fuck the whole time. Nope, damn it. I thought that was a rad suit, but it was a prisoner. Don't hit the poles. Oh, that was my other gripe, is vehicles don't drive like vehicles would drive at all. The only vehicle I found with a tow hitch is like a Subaru looking thing, and I don't even know if it can tow. So like that's kind of a gripe to me. I would like to be able to tow stuff. Still looking for red suits. The corpses actually do rot away all the way down to skeletons until they disappear. So like that's pretty cool. Um, what else was it? Oh, my other gripe was that when you're hot wiring shit, you get electrocuted by the 12-volt DC, which isn't even possible. Like, what? I'll go outside right now and I'll connect the jumper cables to the battery of my car and I'll stick them both to my fucking tongue and prove to everybody that doesn't do shit. You ain't gonna be like, ah, no, it doesn't, no. I'm not gonna clamp them to myself. That would fucking hurt. But it's not gonna electrocute me. So that bugs the hell out of me. I don't know if it causes a problem yet, because I just noticed it today. But some of the gas pumps are gas pumps, so these are gas, and others are diesel. But it doesn't really seem to tell you what your engine uses, nor does it seem to care. So like you can put gas or diesel in this clickety clack Isuzu that would definitely be a diesel, and I haven't had any issues. I mean, I also kind of stopped myself from doing it because I was afraid to see what would happen if I put gas in it. I could find out with a different one. Oh, a sec. Okay, here's gonna be my next check. Do I get wet parked underneath this gas thing? Yep. Oh, never mind. I wasn't fully under it. Damn it. Nope. Okay, so they made the roof work. That's cool. I always hate games that, like, you can't just hide underneath an awning from the rain. Why did I park all the way over here to run over? Hold on a sec. I don't know. So I just like that the game works as it should. Past that, there's definitely some gripes. I want to play it in VR, really is what I want. And I can't get it to show the mouse. Because it's really difficult to deal with all your inventory stuff without being able to see the mouse. Where's that zombie at? Sounded like it was hitting me. Oh, it's behind the truck. Okay. So we need to not block the truck for one, because I need to be able to get away. Oh, that's why, because I was going to end up driving the truck over there. So, exit. Oops. So the key's in it. Did it? Oh, it did start. Yes. Okay. So now, we're going to come over here. What the fuck did I hit? I didn't hit anything. Oh, a zombie corpse, I think? I don't know. Alright, so now... Oh, that was another thing. I took out the pistons with the truck running, and it shut off, and then I put new pistons in, and it fired right back up without me turning the key. It just started itself. Like, that kind of shit bugs me. But for the most part, it's been really, really, really realistic. Oh, damn it, this is a diesel pump. Ah. So they put both at the same station. Now I need to verify if it really fucks up the truck. It says gas tank. I've been putting diesel in them. Pour into? No. Fill tank, siphon? No. I was trying to dump it. Well, this kind of fucks up my theory because it's calling it a gas tank. And I've been putting diesel in mine because it sounds like a diesel. So I really don't know if it cares. And that bugs me. And now I don't really know any way to prove it. I was hoping I could drain the tank, because usually I can drain liquid stuffs. This one, I already like fixed everything, so that's why I didn't want to mess this one up. I've got like brand new engine assemblies and all that kind of junk and fixed it up. Why are there no rad suit guys over here at all? There were a bunch down here by Highway 3, so I gotta figure out where I'm at, I guess, and figure out how to get down to Highway 3. So cell phone. When did I get all these? Okay, so we need to turn this on so we can use the map. And crap, I need to go right and then left at the next major road, which is after the correctional storage. Gotta make sure I turn off my cell phone again so it doesn't keep using up all my battery. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a time sink as well, which I think is one of the other reasons why I like it. It's just, you can waste so much time playing this game and really get nothing done. No, still no red suit. Hi, Titty. What's going on? Where's the next major road? Before the prison. Okay, that's not too bad. Come on up here. Good kitty. For the longest time, I wanted a cat that cuddled, and then all my cats were females, and apparently females are not cuddly usually until they get older. And even then they might not be cuddly. But, like, apparently the vast majority of male cats are, like, attention-seeking asshole cuddlers. So it that kind of works out for me. I think I turned. I honestly don't remember, but I'm not turning on my phone to find out. What road is this? Pickett's Corner? Trying to learn the street names so I can kind of get a familiarity of where I'm at without having to use my cell phone all the time. I do have plenty of batteries, I just don't carry them with me all the time and stuff. And with it raining now, I'm in even more risk of if anything gets wet that's electronic, it just kills the battery. Which that's also kind of silly, because like cell phones are waterproof now. Up to 3 feet for 30 minutes, so. And the gravestones are reading 2030, so we definitely are technologically further than we are currently in real life. It's like, that's the kind of crap that I usually bitch about. Hey, wait a minute, I've been here. Don't recognize on the map where I'm at. Cell phone. Where the fuck is my... Oh. Apparently that didn't work out the way I wanted because I didn't actually turn the phone on. I was curious how that was gonna work. Yeah, screw it. Sell. And then... Okay, so I am on the right road. When I get down to the next actual road, I need to hang a left. Basically, I'm driving back to where I started on the first playthrough, when I died because I wasn't paying attention. The fuck is that? Oops. Is this just like a porta potty for a forest reserve type deal? Power line service Whoa. Interesting. Like, that's the other kind of spiffy thing, is the power goes all over the map, but then they have these interjunctions. Ah, there's a zombie in there. Kind of startled me too. Does standing next to a building close enough keep me dry? It really does seem to be working. But what I was gonna say is, like, so technically, if you're playing PvP and there was a base like right there that you wanted to fuck with, you could come over here and turn off the power to the whole grid in this area and then make it easier to raid them. And it does work. I can stand underneath this little eave, and we're gonna go in quiet. Oh, I gotta pick the lock. Hip firing also seems to be a little bit easier than actually aiming. I don't understand that. Hey, we got a schematic. Still looking for a red suit, but I was hoping that maybe there would be one here because they're rubber and they protect you from electric. At least I'm gonna act like that's why I stopped. I figured it out once I stopped. We got plenty of these. I'm just gonna break them down. And then I also think, because I started up the game as a non-multiplayer and then turned it into a multiplayer, it didn't let me choose like any multiplayer rules, which makes me think that by doing it that way, it's not PvP. Like, I think you would be able to join, well, if you had the full game, you'd be able to join and then be able to just play with me as opposed to attacking each other. I don't know if you'd still be able to, because there was no rules set up. So I really have no idea what it's set up to do. And I also don't even know if I'd be able to play with someone that had a real copy, because I'm not using a real copy. And I don't really want to be advertising where I get my bootlegs from, because, well, I like being able to get them. And for the most part, I kind of hope that most people, well, most, like, devs and crap like that wouldn't flip out and try to figure out a way to, I don't know if you even can get in trouble for, actually, I think you can get in trouble for helping to distribute, but you can't get in trouble for using bootlegs. And I think that's the other reason why I usually avoid mentioning where I get them from. I'm actually really shocked when people actually just like come straight out and they're like, I'll say one, just not one that I would use. Fit Girl Repex. um, they're junk in comparison to the one that I use, but that one definitely has a lot of miners and shit like that hidden in the games and viruses and junk like that that'll just really screw your shit up. So I wouldn't use them, but uh there are people that just come straight out and they're like, "This is where I get my game," and I'm like, "Oh my god, like that's a good way to fucking burn uh your source essentially." I know who I would never sell drugs to. Gonna narc on me. Not that I sell drugs, but if I did. So, there were a lot of radiation suit guys over here my first go around. I'm not sure why or where they were coming from. I don't see any right now. I actually don't see as many zombies as I had been seeing either. So now, okay, we're gonna use a different tactic, I guess. Because I also want to collect some military backpacks. So, turn the volume down if you're wearing headphones. Because it's gonna get annoying. Hey, there's one. We got one! Like shooting fish in a barrel. Alright, make sure we got no more runners before I go hopping out of this bitch. Hazmat suit. Ah! You bitch. You almost got me. Oh, I got bit! I got bit! Okay, so that was one thing I did turn off. So, because of the fact that I had turned on permadeath, I made it that the zombies can't actually infect you and turn you into a zombie. Before it was like a 0.001% chance, and I still managed to get infected in like a day or two. Just from like little scratches and shit like that. So and that's the lowest you can set it. So there's no way I was gonna play with permadeath on and be like fucking a month into it and get bit. Maybe that'll be a different series. Be like super, super, super hardcore once I learn how to play the game better. Oh, hey, I can put my rad suit on now. Radiation suit. Oh, it is hella fucked. If I even get lightly tapped, I'm gonna get fucked up. Nah. Take that off. And that off so I don't get wet. Still looking for more rad suits. No point in damaging the car over those so we're gonna look for some more. Um, Gonna try and lure out some more, I guess. It is very hard to drive with a keyboard while honking. Okay, that's still not getting me the results I want. Come on, hazmat guys, where you at? Power plant, maybe? Power plant was up there. Yeah, I've already been there. Ah! Ooh, almost hit that pole. What were you wearing, sir? Or ma'am? Okay, red shirt. Yeah, I have a feeling, like, especially with how much I've been playing this game lately, like, how long and all that stuff, I'm gonna burn it up really fast. I already know that. I'll get bored of it pretty quickly. Um, but so far, it's definitely keeping me entertained more than, like, Truck Sim has been lately. Um, Plus, I'm also kind of too broke to buy the new expansions for Truck Sim, the maps, so I haven't been able to drive with a mission, essentially. Um, but yeah, let's see here. Lockpicks are twice as durable. Oh, okay, so they don't break as easy. Lockpicking a door connected to a door alarm. That I don't give a shit about. Honestly, the alarms are kind of fun, so we'll do better lockpicks. Cell phone is off. Good. I wasn't actually trying to use it. That was an accident. I was trying to find the horn. Oh, that's a red suit back there. No, don't hit the pole. That dude said shit right before I hit him. Oh, there's a runner, so we're not gonna move yet. Wait until they get to us. What the heck? They don't seem to know where we're at. Okay, let's jump out and get that red suit. And how's that one? Ah, they're all garbage. Wait, how did I get two? Was one wearing one? Oh, one's the one I'm wearing. Never mind. I didn't realize that it still showed it down there and up above since I'm wearing it, but... Oh, get that runner. Yep, there we go. So that was actually another one of my gripes. Since you mentioned that you drove around for like an hour just running people over. My gripe was that running them over, even with headshot mode on, is an instant kill. It doesn't matter how fast you're going, blah, 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 blah. I think it needs to be that it turns them into walkers, or crawlers, sorry, crawlers. So basically you paralyze their legs by running them over, and they become slowed down and less lethal, but they're still dangerous, and they're not dead. So right now, obviously I'm abusing this mechanic. I mean, everybody would. I don't know who wouldn't. You'd be stupid not to. But I don't think it should be an option. So things like that, I think, ruined this game. But past that, but they're still working on it too, so that could change. Could change. Could be something cool that they could make an option that you could turn on or off, so that if you wanted to have the server more like Rust, it could be. And then if you wanted it more full survival insanity, like realistic zombies, you still could. Oh, red suit just spawned behind me. I was actually looking to see if there's any runners. I need to check all the pools to make sure if they're leaking. I'm looking for a non-leaking pool. I don't know if they exist, but I need to check them all. He had ammo. Alright, I am very cucumbered. Oh, this is another gripe. you can reach into the back and just throw all your shit in there. Oh, I forgot to lock my Hazy suit on. Give me one of them Hazzies back. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, okay, there. I was like, what the hell? So I did get a little bit better of one. So now let's lock it so I don't accidentally put it back here again. That actually worked out pretty well, because everything else is pretty much shit I don't want to be carrying. Where did I get this thing from? Where did I get that from? I didn't spawn that. Where did I get that from? What? Can it use a silencer off of a handgun? Because it's... Is it a rifle, technically? Or is it a... Like, is it a short barrel rifle, or is that a automatic handgun? I don't know what an technically is. Like, that's the other thing that I kind of liked about this, is that they actually did separate, like, handguns and rifles and shotguns and all that stuff. So, like, you have to separate your... Oh, I didn't check that pool. I got distracted by the other stuff. Crap. I also have it set to 1-to-1 time frame. So it actually takes a long ass time for time to go by, and I'm stuck suffering through this rain and shit. Leaky pool. But is that... Okay, it looked almost like daytime was coming, and all it was the light bouncing off of the building. That's another cool thing. I don't know if you played with Nanite and Lumen turned on, but the lighting is definitely really kick-ass with that on. I don't have volumetric clouds on. It definitely seemed to kind of punch my computer in the nuts for some reason. And I have this turned down, but I didn't really check to see what it looked like turned up. Everything else I've cranked, but... Well, besides I'm playing in 1080p. 1080 pizzle. Definitely more rad guys over here than over by where I was. I don't know what's bringing them to, like, to here, but whatever. So that's a fire station. Oh, there's another one right there. Actually, should we check the fire station for fire gloves? I always... Oh shit. Scared the fuck out of me, and I don't even know where that noise came from. The roof? What is on my head when I back up? Like, what the fuck is going... I'm stuck in my... Is it on me? It was! It was standing on my head! What the fuck? It was its foot, I think. Because I swore I had heard it. And then I couldn't figure out where the hell it was. That's ridiculous. It's even more ridiculous that it happened. Like, that it let it happen. So we're gonna shut that. And we're gonna go in quiet. Homie, stand still. Timothy Chu. You didn't look like a Chu. Alright, let's see here. Leave the lights off. I don't really need light right now. Definitely use some backup batteries, though. since I didn't bring any with me. Joyful Garden magazine. Oh, the devs definitely have a really good sense of humor. The the magazine that raises your agility, so like working out, is Jugs. Just throwing that out there. And Pussycat magazine gives you extra vitality. But I don't know what kind of crazy person reads a book and it helps their stress. So that I don't understand. This one wouldn't let me read it though, so I don't know. Door is locked. Oops. Totally missed that one. Oh, as soon as I finish this dude off, I'll... that sounded really gay. Well, if you're into that kind of thing. So if you use all the bullets in a magazine, the magazine just goes away. It doesn't just go empty into your inventory when you reload. So you have to stop before you run out. Otherwise, it just disappears and says, fuck off. Like, that is a load of shit to me. No one in their right mind, when they're reloading, just drops their magazines ever. Not unless they're planning on going back for them. Like, that's... I guess that changes. I should say, if you have more ammo. If you don't have any more ammo and you're never gonna get more ammo, then there's no point in carrying it. But an ambulance. So once oh, I was never able to pick these. I bet you these are where the gloves are. I'm fireproof. Alright, so now that really tough lock got picked. What the heck is a fire pike? I'm not well versed in firefighter equipment. Oh shit. Is it like a spear? Okay, so these things always move. I don't know why. Whether or not there's somebody in here, it always moves, but I always check them. Because, well, zombies like to hide in them. No, I don't know. So we're gonna start this. Failed to start, but my hazy suit protected me, even though it wouldn't matter. And then we are going to find the siren and leave it on. Ah! Wasn't expecting that. Don't come after me, you hooker. Go after the truck. Usually that works. It will bring more, though. That's what I wanted. That thing is so insanely loud. When I go away from it, it's gonna... You'll see. It'll be like blocks and blocks and blocks before that sound goes away. Like, that's the other cool thing, is they definitely took sound into consideration. I don't really like how, like, cutting down trees and stuff sounds. Or that you have to use a hacksaw, like an axe. So I mean, there's definitely some flaws. Don't get me wrong. But I think the game right now is only like 12 or 13 bucks. Like, it's not even bad. For what it is. If it was like 60 bucks, no, I don't necessarily know that this is a $60 game. Like, I can still hear that thing. And if I can hear it, these guys can hear it. Where the heck are all the hazy guys? Why are you chasing me? Do you not hear the loud siren on the other side of the street? That's so much more appetizing than a horn. How is my engine looking since... Can I see it from in here? Nah. Looking pretty good except for the chassis. So let's see if we can find another chassis. What's... Wait. I got a stupid question. But if nothing else gets damaged but the chassis, then who gives a fuck? If I can still drive it, so we just found the next fatal flaw. Well, I guess not, because really that's more of an aesthetic. The engine's what's gonna keep it moving, as long as the outside stays together. But I would think if the chassis was completely fucked, it would not be staying together either. So let's check the hardware store for some tools. And we need to get some more propane tanks, because once the power shuts off... Oh, that's another cool thing. The power shuts off over time. So, after so long of playing, you will no longer be able to just use water and power from light sources, like regular. You're gonna have to have like generators and that kind of shit. Ooh, we got a runner. Give me a bat. Okay. This guy's a runner, but he's stuck in the doorway. See, the headshots is a little trickier with a bat. Because although you have the little aimer thing, it doesn't really aim that way. Oops. Damn it. Bitch! Oh. How did I know it was gonna be a runner? I had already known where the non-runner was. Why am I... Damn. Did I take my Hasdy off again, or did they kill it? Damn it, they killed it. I don't want to keep destroying all these Hasdies. I want to get them home to replace them. So, for now... Let's see if we can get the rest of these runners out. Alright, that should be the last of the runner at least. We're gonna go in loud and proud with a shotty. Another runner? Maybe I shouldn't have. Fuck. That's the other weird thing, is once I turned it on multiplayer, there's a lot more zombies spawning. I didn't turn it this high. Like, this is insanely high. I can barely move without getting caught up. I have no bandages, but here's a Hezzy suit that's not fucked up. Where's that? We need to tear up some shitty gear. So that I can fix these deep wounds that are gonna start killing me. I keep hitting the wrong button, damn it. So, we go open and tear into bandage, and we need antibiotics and a bandage, which should stop the bleeding some. Oops, I didn't want to wear those sneakers. thought the... Okay, it definitely worked. It's going down my deep wound. Excruciating pain! Do I have pain meds? Nah, we'll take some antidepressants. Some more antibiotics. I don't know if it matters. Because the bat definitely doesn't work right. And the shotty... Damn it. She's got some range on her. So, clear the broken glass. Goddamn runners. Still doing okay on the deep wound. Making sure there's no more runners in here. I also gotta reload this guy before I accidentally delete it. Okay, that part I'm not too worried about now. Cool, you can use the vehicle lights for lighting up the building. And it actually lights up the way it would. Okay, he's gone. Seeds, since I actually have a farm. Don't know. Hey, I wonder if I can actually cut grass with a trimmer. No. They don't let you turn it on or nothing, I don't think. Because I've been definitely getting annoyed by how long my grass is. Can't see the zombies. Kind of heathen lets their grass get that long. We need grinders. There's usually cement here. And I like these bolt cutters. Wood axes. Cutting down trees. I don't know if we even need jumper cables. I think they're for building stuff or repairing car stuff. So maybe I should grab them. I like the mini, but the sledge is here, so I'll take it, whatever. It's better than nothing. Thermometer, hammer. But you can also see the zombies in the shadows, that's awesome. Definitely like that. Can't see past the silencer, don't like that. Sometimes the second follow-up shot is not good because they wobble and then you miss. But, what are you two doing in here? Doing all sorts of... You took the door... Ah! Off the hinges! One's a runner. But apparently won't come through doorways, so if you enter the room, he becomes a runner. And until then, he stays the fuck over there. That guy was just glitching through the wall, so I took him. I didn't even hear an alarm, so I don't really know what the deal is with that. Do they have any, like, milk? I need, ooh, stuff for cleaning clothes. Why the hell is that at a hardware store? Who the fuck's cleaning their clothes at work? Oh, it sounded like a runner. I think it's just one that fell. Gotta be careful, there might still be a runner, so I'm just trying to not get jumped. They're the ones that always catch me off guard. Ooh, a wood axe. Locking pliers. Oh, there's lockpicks on the one shelf and I forgot to get them. at least there usually is. A level so I can make sure my house isn't crooked. Maybe this game will get me better at first-person shooters. Probably not, because I still suck. Eee, don't be behind me. Okay. Spray paint. I want to paint a vehicle funny colors. So the lockpicks were on this shelf. Yeah, there's one. That's better than none. Lithium battery, that's better than nothing. There's no welder, that sucks, because there's usually an industrial welder here. God dang! Why aren't you guys going towards the ambulance? So I'm going to run this way, I guess? Hopefully you follow me. No. I might be able to get past him. Alright. Run, run, run. Okay. What the fuck are you doing on the roof, bud? There's so many. Like, I definitely don't need to loot them for, like, clothes or anything like that. I have so... Well, maybe the cloth scrap, but that's about it. So I don't have any bandages with me, really. Like, I do, but I don't. I still have to hit the... Oh, that's what I gotta do. I gotta go to the vet store. Clinic. The veterinary clinic has tweezers, and I need those if I'm an idiot and I get shrapnel in myself. Oh, this is the wrong way. The shrapnel makes it that you walk insanely slow. And there's only 2 places on the map that drop the things that are needed to get shrapnel out. And when you're going that freaking slow, it sucks. Aw, I was reaching for my friggin' coffee and I'm all out. How am I doing on gas? 65%! I have not been paying attention. Do we check for runners ahead of time? I don't see any. I think we're okay. Fill tank from diesel pump. I am still very confident it's diesel. It does say I'm a little thirsty. We'll worry about that when I get to the veterinary clinic, because I'm pretty sure there's a sink in there. Oh, I thought it was going to launch me. Hey, we got a full moon. Makes it easier for me to see. But now, do zombies... Are there werewolves? Ooh. Don't remember what was here. I didn't really like check this place over too well, I don't think. But we need tweezers first, because if anything blows up and I get shrapnel, and I remembered them tweezers and forgot to go get them, I'm gonna be angry with myself. Don't ask me why I'm talking like that. Still going. It's definitely harder to see in the rain. I wonder if the chassis fucked up, do I have winders? That's a pretty legitimate question. To protect me from scratches and shit, or can they just walk up and be like, gotcha, bitch? So the veterinary's office is up here on the right somewhere. It's green. Looks like a double wide trailer, kinda, is my description of it. Which is pretty par for the course out in like a rural area. So it's not actually a double wide, I don't think. Unless it's a double wide with an addition. That's a big double wide. Alright, so we're good. I don't know why it just lagged as I loaded. That doesn't really comfort me any. Makes me feel like there's gonna be a bunch of guys in there. Should I give it like a honk? See what we aggro. Oh, there's a runner. Make sure if there's any more, give them some time. Here they come. And I always make sure I move and don't wait, because your vehicles get stuck on zombies pretty easily, as you can see right now. But not just when they're dead. When they're alive and they're standing against the truck, they'll make it that your truck can't move, which is ridiculous. Like, come on. No way a zombie's gonna be able to stop a truck. So, if you get one on all four sides of you, you get stuck. I had one that got in front of me, and I was backed up against a wall, and I couldn't pull away. Like, really, really. It's almost as bad as the truck jumping 10 feet in the air because I'm running over a zombie at a mile an hour. Like, some of the physics is definitely poo. I am half debating, like, my next go around, whether to make it PvP and then also make it that the server doesn't require a password to get in, so that I can get some players. I don't know. I mean, at that point, I'd at least run the server and be able to get rid of people that are just being douchey people. Maybe not even that, but like going too far. So I mean, there's that. I was waiting for him to go away from the pole. Okay, so there's one trapped. Sounds like two trapped. Let's see if we can dome through the window. Because you never know if they're runners. I was wondering if I could reload the gun directly, but it's, I guess, only through the clip, or the magazine, which is weird. Definitely glad that stuff interacts, like the door, or the bodies interact with doors and shit. I did launch a car because of that, though, on accident, so. Dewormer? Oh my god! It's Evermectin! Evermectin was the bullshit that all the anti-vaxxers during COVID were claiming could cure COVID, and it's just fucking dewormer and shit for animals. And John really didn't do anything, but you can listen to your pulse. 74 beats per minute. Not bad considering I'm breaking down. See, and they could have just left it any old medicine, but they put something like that in there, which I kind of like because it gives you shit to look for and laugh at. Oh no, oh no. She must have some claws on her. Because she got through that door pretty quick. I wasn't in here that long. Um. Oh, maybe I do actually have to reload it before it let me load the mag. Interesting. Pet brush. I wish you could do stuff like, what was it, Dead Island? That you could put, like, cones on the zombies' heads and shit, and they would not be able to see then, and they'd fall downstairs. Don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes. Actually thinking back. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, that might have a worse meaning than I'm thinking, but I don't think it does. Oops. Got some good weapon handling going on. Got some bodies freaking out. I still have not gotten my tweezers, I don't think. They're like a random item. And they would be in this junk. So we need... Oh shit. Hey, you wouldn't have my tweezers, would you? The other thing is surgical... Oh shit. Can't think of what they're called right now. The surgical thingamajigs. Oh. Well, welcome back. I am looking for tweezers at the moment, and failing miserably. Hair dryer. Is this a veterinary office or a hair care? Well, I guess they do maintenance hair care, so I said doo-doo. Can I put the pet collars on zombies? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Who said shit? Did you hear that? The zombie was like, shit! He was thinking for me. Okay, so you gotta like aim above their head to hit them with a bat, is what it's seeming like. Did I finally figure it out? Oh, they're doomed. I figured it out. Don't stick your head into random places. You're gonna get hit. No, it didn't work. Okay. I don't want to break the door and let them in faster. Ah! What the fuck, bitch? I need a room with a door. And no zombies. For now. Okay. Let's take... And we're gonna destroy a bunch of clothes, hopefully finding stuff that we and turn into bandages. Where is all my first aid? First aid, first aid. Goddamn, where's it at? Here's. The hell is that light? Was it lightning? Antibiotics, administer, just make sure I don't get any scritches. Makeshift bandages. Oh, I have no wound. I thought I was scratched by the guy. Or the chick. Gotcha, bitch. Take that. Hey, Matt, I hit the door frame and you. And you still died. Okay. So let's go back in here. Oh, shit. I put everything on her. Whoops. Did I already lose my Hazy suit? No. Okay, I probably just didn't put it on so that it didn't get destroyed. Which is fine, because I'm not running around outside. There's my tweezers! No slow walking for me. Oops. Yo! Hand sanitizer. Oops, I didn't loot. Any animal pictures at the veterinary clinic worth taking? I don't have that picture, but it's not an animal. Any in the rooms? No. So the only new picture really... Oh, there's a warship. That's cool. I don't have any new animal pictures here, though. And I was also kind of looking for, just cool looking pictures on top of animals, but brick by brick magazine. Alright. Kinda sounds like they're all at the back door. Or they're beating up my truck for no reason. How long is it gonna freaking rain for? I'm tired of getting wet. Not sure where else to go currently at the moment. I have most of what I wanted to go out for. It's 3 o'clock. I should still have about an hour and a half almost. The train wreck. It's over here somewhere. And I am over here somewhere at the moment. So if I go back to the animal hospital and I make a left there, I should be able to go to the train wreck and see what is in those military crates. And I have a hazmat suit, so I should be able to survive. There was radiation or something, I think. So there's the vet's office. I'll cut through the parking lot. I think the game it reminds me of most is 7 Days to Die. That's the closest game to it that I've played. I didn't pay attention to see if there was a road. I wonder why they put that in the game. I want to be able to put it on zombies. I was gonna turn on my cell phone. I'll just type it in. Turn on, open map. So I gotta go right up ahead and then a little bit further up ahead of that, go right. See, but I'm also a hoarder, like in real life, so this game really scratches an itch. Oh, wait a sec. Is that train tracks or no? No, that's mud. It's a dirt trail. Just trying to make sure. Fighter jet. I did have a secret ruined for me that I don't know. I didn't actually pay attention enough to know exactly where it's at, but I do know that sometime throughout this game there will be a fighter jet that crashes and you can loot stuff off of it, but I don't know where. So there's that. Oh, I need to do stats. Weapon handling. Three bullets at a time into a mag is nice. Would also like to be able to level faster though, but we'll start off early with more ammo. Or being able to load it in quicker. I think I'm already out of 45 ammo though, unless it's in here. Yar. I am out of 45 ammo. Oh, wait. Why did it act like I had no ammo? Are you telling me that guns can jam? Oops, hold on a sec. Because that's kind of how my gun acted back there. Unless I loaded an empty one in. I don't know. I'm not gonna waste a bullet. I'll wait until I, driving around with a club in my hand. I feel like that, cartoon back in the day. Wacky Racers or whatever it was. Had the dog in the car with a bat. Can't even remember the name of him. Where is the train tracks? I'm pretty sure I haven't passed it yet. No, okay, so they're coming up. And I don't remember which way I went. Well, technically, I guess I didn't actually drive down the tracks at all. I was up on these trails, and the trails staggered across. Might have been up here. Can I drive down train tracks, or is that going to be a huge no-no? I know in real life it's a huge no-no. Yeah, see, this would rattle the friggin' car to pieces. It would just destroy it driving down it. Whoa! And you wouldn't really be able to cross the rails too easily driving down it like this, but... So here's the derailed train. Let's get the hazmat suit on. Wait, didn't I have one that wasn't fucked up? Yeah, here we go. Now put everything else. Do I have any more of those gloves though? Or did I take here? Oh, am I still wearing them? No. Okay, and I can. Does that mean I can also wear like boots with the fur? Yeah. The whole club was looking at her. I can't wear like pants and shit with this, can I? No. Okay. Same thing with jacket? No, I can wear a jacket apparently. So, helmet? So dumb. Okay. I think this stuff will all get wet though. We'll find out in a second. So let's lock all the crap that I'm wearing. Firefighter boots, jacket, helmet, latex gloves. That should be it, because we need to put some stuff away. J. Yeah. Looks like I'm staying dry, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's turn off the cell phone so I don't accidentally use the flashlight on it. And where were those crates? Can I open these either? No. Wait, there's a lever. Like, why put that much detail into it, but then make it that you can't actually use it? You gave me a handle as a tease. Where, oh, where are these crates? Maybe I should equip the phone again to be able to see, but I'm guessing the firefighter gear slows you down, because I definitely am not running very fast. Speed? Negative, yeah, take off. What? Why won't it take it off? Why is the deer just sleeping right there? I got so many questions! Does this also slow me down? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Okay, that was this thing making noise. Freaked me out. And I don't know where that other arrow went, but that's fine. Alright. Turn it on so I can see. I don't know why. Either that or there's not always... Oh, there's more, I guess. Maybe I started off down here? I think I did, actually. There's a wolf or something. Sneaky, sneaky. Hey, there we go. There's one. Oh, it's a fox. Okay. A tough one to pick. flare gun, a survival kit, so ammo. Good, good, good. Lightning definitely helping me see too. So I think that's my other gripe is, what, it's 9 at night, so it should be dark. And because of the storm, it makes it bright. And that's always a screw up in so many games. Like, the lightning, sure, but not just in general. Like, I can see completely fine. That's not right. Not right at all. And that's with nanite and lumen shit turned on, so you would think it'd be a little more accurate. Maybe if I turn it off, it'll fix. I don't know. Another crate. Very tough. Oh, I don't have 75 for that. How far away am I? Lock picking. 52. Dang, I got a hot minute before I can get that one open. So this is the engine. I doubt anything went flying that far. You would think most of it would just be next to the actual cars that came out of type deal. But is there coal in the engine? No, these are usually diesel nowadays. They are diesel electric, so they use a diesel engine to generate electricity to power electric motors. And that's how they produce enough torque to move all that weight. Ah, hi Wolfie. Let's see if I can... Nope. Try again. Nope. Higher. I don't know if I'm going too far. So you can't even see the arrows, so you're just like guessing. That's my other gripe. They need to fix that you can't even see arrows. Why won't it let me use this gun? What gun is this? It is the... I wonder... What the fuck? Zombie just runs by chasing a wolf. Oh, the gun itself is cached. Detach the suppressor. And take the suppressor. And reattach it to this one. No? Oh, it's a revolver. Well, I guess we're gonna be loud for a little bit. But we are gonna use the Viper. How do I unequip this? Remove from quick use. Add to quick use. And hold. Ah, no! Fuck you! Are you kidding me? You gave up on the dog? Why? And why are you chasing me? Now I need a bat to handle everything that's gonna come. Another dog? Fuck you. Where are you at? I hear you, Wolfie. I got scratches and a bite. I'm not feeling good. I definitely still hear more wolves. Let's get out of here. I don't see any more crates. Let's get up on these train cars. That might help too. Oh, it'll help see, that's for sure. Oh, what The hell? Oh, that's my truck. Okay, that's awesome. The reflection coming off of the canister and all the rocks and I was like, what is that light? Definitely, kind of like running out of, I wouldn't say running out of stuff to do, because I can definitely keep it just fighting zombies and looking through shit, but like, and exploring chunks of the map. But yeah, there definitely needs to be like some kind of quest system or some shit for single player. Like now even Rust has a quest system. And that was never ever the intent of Rust. In this one they actually added RP stuff, so oh, I got a level 50 driving, nice. You'd think I would have already had that driving around all over the place. Um Driving fast reduces stress. No. Smaller civilian vehicles use 50% less gas. Rainy, stormy weather no longer negatively affects your traction. Well, I didn't really notice it did either. Anyways, but does not apply to blizzards or snow. Well, that's the only time I think it's gonna matter. Gained by related skill tests. Yeah, leveling faster would be nice. Because driving super fast is just stupid. You barely even hit a zombie and go flying. Um, hmm. Fox again. Where am I at? Oh, I got a long way to go. Is there roads coming up? What is this kind of gray thing? Oh, the power lines. Sorry, Bambi. That was your dad. Um, so I did notice something though when I was looking at the map. That kind of like wanders up through a swamp, it looks like, up north to something up here, which, if I had to guess, is going to be some kind of a power plant. But I also feel like it might be, because here's the mountain, there might be those reception towers I wanted to dick around with. It is 3 o'clock, so I only have like an hour left, but the train tracks go up there. So if I stay on the tracks, I think it, or not the, wait, was that the tracks or the wires? Well, the tracks go up there, but the wires go there more directly, I think. I don't know if I'll be able to drive up it. Well, the train has to, what the? Shit. This would be something I'd actually do in real life. Alright, there we go. No! Get it. So we're gonna keep driving on the tracks then. Trains can't go up steep hills. So I'm gonna assume that that train track will smoothly get all the way up to where I want to go, as opposed to where power lines can go straight up, really. So, ugh. See, I also like games that like require a lot of thought and stuff for no reason, really. I mean, it's just more or less for exploring and junk like that, because there's no real end game or quests or nothing like that. So I mean, yeah, I can definitely see how the game could get old pretty quick, but started to lose my shit. Going fast is not easy with a mouse and keyboard. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god! The fuck? That's not quite how that works, but that's fine. I don't know, I just feel like so many games nowadays either give you absolutely zero direction, or they give you like 100% direction to the point where you feel like you're having your fucking hand held through a story and that's it. And I think that's what's hard to get away from. And this, I kind of feel like you can kind of just make up your own friggin' story. They gave you a way to really change the difficulty to whatever your play style is and whatever you want it to be. And like, I don't know. That I kind of like. Um, yeah, hold on a sec. No, I was trying to. I was sending you a message. I was gonna say something, but I earlier I said that I would not do it, so I'm not gonna do it. I just texted it to you instead. So there is a radio tower here somewhere, and I seen it in the videos for the trailer for the game. So not like I cheated, nothing like that, but they were showing a dude climbing the tower. So now if they point out that you can climb those towers, there's got to be a reason. At least in this game, it definitely seems like there's got to be a reason. Now, I have no radio stations, so I'm kind of wondering if it's to get radio reception back so you can listen to music. I'm not gonna lie. Because why else would you need them? Cell phones? Oh, you could probably call each other. Oh no. Hold on a sec. I need to get out. So I can't see. Yeah, that thing right there. How how does one get to that? It looks like it's at the top of Brushy Knob. Is that what that says? Yeah, Brushy Knob. A brushy knob is a fucking hairy dick. That is amazing. I love it. Is that actually the? Hold on a sec, because this is supposed to be a real place. Like this is there's actually a Chattagay or Chattagay or whatever freaking New York, a Plattsburgh, New York. This is all supposed to be real. And then from what I was reading, the layout is actually like exact layout. Well, not exact, but it's supposed to be pretty damn close to what the actual city is. So like if you were from here, you would kind of feel like you're driving around your own town type deal. So like, is Brushy Knob actually what they named this fucking mountain? Now I gotta Google it. Brushy Knob, New York. Shut the fuck up. It really is. Jesus. Stupid people. Because, I mean, you gotta think. New York is right on the coast and is really close to where, the first settlers came in. Because Maryland was right there, not too far away. And knob is an English term for dick. You know these guys came over here and were like, ha, we're gonna name it Harry Dick, and they're not gonna know. Bellend is also another European term for a dickhead, if you ever wondered. I'm not European, obviously. But well, okay, I'm not like first generation European. Uh, but I definitely talk to a lot of Europeans and stuff, so I pick up some shit from them. Did I miss the split? No, okay, it's up here. We're gonna hit a tower, but I think there's a tower on top of that mountain too. I was definitely right to think that this was gonna be a nice smooth incline. What the hell? Oh, the lag from autosave. What was that noise? I don't know what that was. And that building looks really weird, like a mining. Oh, it's a big old hopper. It's a hopper. So this is a mining place, which means I'm gonna be able to find dynamite. This is very wide open. I'm definitely gonna have to lure out everything. Where am I at though? Am I even where I wanted? Yeah, I am where I wanted to go. I expected this to be a power plant, not a mining facility. I don't know why. And we got homeless living underneath the storage things. That's cool. Like, they just did really good at making this game feel lived in. I don't know why there's a... Oh, wait, a mining place actually probably would have its own cook. So that's why there's a chef out here, at least. But there's not too much that feels extremely wrong about this game. Like, getting electrocuted by 12 volt DC feels extremely wrong. That's gonna bug me to the end of days. But most of the stuff in the game, if it would happen in real life, it's gonna happen to you in the game, and it just kind of works that way. So, and I like that. Like, I really enjoyed the Far Cry games, but it bugged me to no end that you could just sit there and like rip all the glass out of your arm and keep on going. And but a 12 volt pacemaker has capacitors and stuff like that. You're not messing with an ignition system that has no, there's no capacitor really anywhere exposed in a car that's gonna do any damage. The the one on the AC compressor might fuck you up if you charge it pretty good, but like even then, the ignition system will get you. But even I use that as a joke. I fuck with my friends and I light them up with ignition coils. Like, you don't need a radiation suit to protect yourself from a car. It's just... Wait a minute, pacemakers? Yeah, I guess a pacemaker would be 12 volts because it goes inside of somebody. I don't know why I never thought about that. It has a battery. Yep, I actually used to hang out with a kid that had a pacemaker back in high school. Boosted actually probably knows who I'm talking about. He might not know that he had a pacemaker, but John Williams had a pacemaker. That's why they called him Heart Attack John. And he, one time when we were out riding at the skate parks and stuff, he fell off the bike so hard it fucking almost killed him. Oh, we got kids that were drinking down at the mining shaft. Like, it has a lot of the feel of Far Cry, or not Far Cry, Fallout, where, like, the environment tells a story, and I think that's why I like it. So many of the games, they just make BS environments now because of all the the procedural generation, and this feels like somebody actually took the time to think about what was being put where, including the loot, usually, besides the school backpacks at the shooting range. Although they might have been thinking about that too, and just have a really dark sense of humor. So, I don't know why I'm driving through here. I was kind of looking for like a building down here, a shack to hold like TNT and stuff, but I'm not seeing anything. But I feel like it would be here somewhere. There's got to be a trailer. It's a mining outpost, you know? We got a firefighter. So, sorry, bud, but I need your gear. And most of the time, if you don't put on your e-brake, your car actually rolls away. That one's definitely gotten me a few times. It's I don't know. I'm gonna go with it fills a niche for me right now. I thought that Farm Simulator was going to, but at the same time, Farming Simulator had a lot of glitchiness to it. So like, as soon as too much started going on in the game, it just didn't want to work right for like anybody. And I don't know. This game hasn't even had any lag like that, and from what I've been reading, it's a very poorly optimized game. I was trying to figure out why I couldn't get it to work right in VR. Um, and I think that's actually it. Um, this is actually the only game, oops, that I've tried to play in VR that it just straight up yells at me and tells me that you're using too many shaders and ran out of memory. And I have a 16 gigabyte video card. Like, I should not be running out of shaders, especially just playing in well, I guess technically that's 8K, because well, so I was playing in 1080p in VR, which is two like 4K screens. So it gets kind of complicated to figure it out, but friggin', I don't think it should have been that much of a load to where when I was loading up the game, I'm not kidding, as soon as it would try to load, it would just crash. Not even, I've had no VR games do that to me. Usually they'll play laggy, slow, whatever. This thing, I had to like nuke all the graphics, turn it way the fuck down, and then I could get it to open up into VR, and it just looked kind of lame. But the only reason I'm not playing is because I can't see the mouse. And you have to be able to see the mouse to move stuff from your inventory and crap. So, yeah, that kind of screwed me. Looks like my cell phone battery died. Cell phone. Pop out the battery. Find another battery now. Lithium battery. So well, yeah, that's true. It is more of a jolt than an electrocution. Sorry, I like half read that. I don't know why. For some reason, I thought I read it that you were an electrician. I don't know how I got that you were an electrician out of it, but I like half read it. So I've never been electrocuted by, well, shocked by a pacemaker. I have been shocked by my dog's shock collar because I have a rule that I won't put a shock collar on a dog unless I shock myself with it first, because if it's too much for me, it's too much for the dog. So it's that easy. And friggin', I make sure that I'm not fucking my dogs up. And I still don't electrocute them constantly or anything like that. But during training, it took probably like 2 good shocks to get Turbo to listen. Nitro is so afraid of the freaking collar, it's not even funny. If I was to put the collar on him, I wouldn't even have to hit the button. He's like, okay. It reminds me of my sister's dog. Uh, I felt bad for this one. It was a fucking Yorkie. She had to buy it like this little, looked like a 9-volt battery shock collar, and this dog was terrified of it. To the point where like she brought the dog over to my mom's house the one day and didn't have the collar with, and it was a yiper, so it just sat there barking, 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 driving me fucking nuts. I grabbed a tape measure and I clipped it to the dog's collar, and it laid down and went to sleep and shut the fuck up because it thought it had the shock collar on. It all it took was a tape measure clipped to the dog's collar, and it was a saint. Ooh, paint, and it's orange. I'm looking for good color paints. Oh, sheesh. Yeah, I'll take that. I need to look around a little bit more now if there's ammo here. Why? What is this place if there's ammo? Just looks like a forest reserve, maybe might be a shooting range or something up there that I'm missing. Because a lot of the forest reserves usually have like free outdoor shooting ranges. And since this is supposed to be modeled after actual New York, oh wait, I can't do a New York accent. Hold on a second. My khakis. I left my khakis in the wash, the water, and yep, that's all I got. I don't know. I never played games with any like legit. The people that I knew from New York were crap. Albanian, so they didn't really have much of a New York accent to begin with. I was trying to think what the nationality was in GTA 4, because he always bitched about that. He was like, I can't stand GTA 4. It makes us all look like pieces of shit. And he was always ranting about how horrible GTA made Albanians look. I guess I didn't really pay attention to the story close enough to really notice. I mean, I guess, yeah, kinda. Did I never put the battery back in my phone? Is that what happened there? Yep, that's exactly what happened. So I need my lithium battery. To go into my cell phone. And now, should be able to find myself on the map again. Oh, okay, so I don't actually have to select cell phone. Just have to have it on for the GPS. Good to know, good to know. Lion Mountain, I don't know what the heck, Science, whatever the fuck. Still haven't found any towers though. The other one's way the hell over here. I gotta figure out how to get over there safely though, and I'm kind of stuck on this fucky trail now. That doesn't look like it's gonna be fun for driving, so I should probably just turn around. It's really zigzaggy, and usually it's mostly just like camping stuff up here in these mountains. Campers, tents, and if I wanted a camper, this is where I'd look, but I have a camper, so what the? What did I hit? I'm gonna guess the ground. I'm not kidding. The game's pretty realistic about that. And I've done it in my own front yard when I lived in Joliet. Backed up, and the diffuser on the rear of my MR2 at the time hung kind of low, and there was like a dip in the yard, and I fucking tore up my yard with my diffuser. It was strong enough that it took the abuse though, and that's all that mattered. I want to get to that tower now, but I can't even really see it because of the damn rain. Still doing fine on gas. Energy doesn't matter at all. You never fall asleep, at least not that I've ever found. Thirsty could be a problem. How close am I to home? Why did they have to make the foxes sound like a Yorkie or something? It's like bark, like yipey. I think foxes are kind of yipey, but I don't know. I've never really heard a fox. I usually see them for a split second as they're running across the street trying not to get hit. Bambi's dead, just hanging out. So I feel like the blinky light on the tower that's supposed to make it visible in all weather. Oh, as I was about to say, is failing it. There it is. Okay, so it is about 90 degrees to the right. It's dead on top of Bushy Knob. I can almost guarantee it. So I gotta find a way to get onto that Bushy Knob. Train tracks look like they're gonna be the best bet. Follow it down until it crosses two roads. The second road hang on the left, and then I can take a dirt trail onto the Bushy Knob. So right onto the tracks. I think that's the other thing I'm kind of enjoying, is this game actually kind of forces you to use a map to its full potential at times. And I haven't really had to do that since MapQuest. Like, we've had GPS for so long now, and I've been spoiled by it. And like every game you play just automatically gives you GPS. So it's kind of nice. I'm not even kidding. That could be a way to play the game. You could, because if this is a real game or a real map, and the streets are all labeled, you could then map quest to get yourself across this map, and use the directions and all that crap, and make it that you don't use any cell phones or any of that crap. Make it that it's what, 2001 was like the beginning of cell phones really kind of becoming a, I mean, they were a thing in the 80s and 90s, but like not everybody really had one until like 2000s. I still remember having like 8 beepers and getting fucking in trouble for it all the time. Can't have beepers because apparently you're a druggie or some shit if you have beepers. I don't know what the deal was with that in school. I never figured that out. What was the danger of beepers? That it was gonna beep in class? Now these kids are using friggin' laptops and shit. Not like I could physically get up and go sell drugs because it went off. Like, oh, sorry, teach. I'll be right back. I got some cannabis to go sell in the parking lot. Or back then we called it Taco Bell. We called it Taco Bell because there was a Taco Bell right across the street from the school. And we would use the cups for making water bongs. You just go to Taco Bell on lunch, get ripped, and come back. Or every now and then you had to get creative and go to the gas station and get an apple. Because there was a gas station next door too. Oh, so because of the stupid cheat in this game, which again I think it's kind of dumb that it's allowed in single player, like without turning it on yourself. But you can do give item, and because of it, I was just kind of looking like what items are in here. Oops. We're gonna give myself some. Wait, was that the blueprint or the actual thing? Crap. Is the actual thing. You can smoke in the game. But you have to have a lighter. Or matches, which I think I have. That was another thing that fucking bugged me in the game. If you light a match and light it, like, and throw it in a haystack or anything flammable, nothing really. Oh wait, there was a lighter. I was looking right at it and didn't grab it. So. That, and then, oh, hold on. I gotta, since it doesn't actually really do a whole lot. Uh, there's also exploding cake. I don't know the point of exploding cake. So if you just keep going, it says you're geeking. And it kind of makes everything look like that old school fake 3D. I don't know what to really call that. What was that shit called? I see the tower up ahead. Hopefully this is going where I want to go. You think the power lines go up to the tower? I wonder if that's what this is, an access path. I mean, especially if this is based off of like a real map, it would definitely make sense that this is an actual access path with wiring going up to the towers. The fuck is that? And a possible building that runs. Oh, it's a weather station and I found a tower. Make sure I got radiation protection. Because guess what radio towers produce? Radiation! Um, how do I get in this thing? There we go. Highly stoned. Hold on a second. Today is the 30th. See, I wish you could just save in real life before you do anything dumb. But then I would just be saving all the time and never doing anything. I've got these gifts for you, they're up in my bum. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to turn the tower on, maybe, from down there? I mean, I guess it's on if it's blinking, I would assume. It's chilly up here. Little chilly willy. Am I gonna freeze to death? Uh-oh. I didn't bring anything with for warming myself. I mean, I guess if I freeze to death, at least I saved. When I'm intentionally doing something stupid, I'll abuse deaths and stuff like that, but this is just fucking around. What the hell? Open? What are you? Why won't it let me do anything? Flip the lock. Changes the lock to be lockable from the other side. Remove the lock. Wow. Oh, interesting. So what if I remove the lock? What does it do? This looks like a switch, and I was thinking maybe that was like a lockout tagout thing, but negatory Ghost Rider just looks like I'm gonna freeze to death up here and load my save. Oh, there's a compass schematic. There's not even really anything up here. Where's coming up here? Oops. I mean, I'm assuming the freezing cold is gonna kill me. I don't know. Oh, hypothermia. Yeah, sweet. I can learn a lighter. And I can learn that. We're gonna get back on this. Is this gonna be a trap ladder? No, okay. Didn't know if I was gonna like fall to my death endlessly. Slide so I can go down really fast. Hypothermia. But my health still isn't going down. So like, that's a problem. It's not even harshing my buzz. I mean, I guess I'm getting a little bit less stoned kind of quick. Oh, what were you? I didn't see you. A transmitter? Okay, so maybe there... Oh, that's my sight. Maybe there is some stuff on these steps, and you only see it as you're going down. But like, this game's still in beta, isn't it? Or early access? So, it's not even finished. And it's this good. So... Or at least what good for what I wanted. So I'm kind of hoping that they keep on the path of trying to keep things kind of realistic-ish. So like the hypothermia actually starts to kill me. There we go. Couldn't get off of that. And I can't jump at the moment. There we go. Oh, hey, red suit, man. I like that you can take light bulbs. And run people over. I am kind of mad though that you can't pick up motorcycles. I found one earlier and I wanted to load it into the back of my truck and I can't do it. What the? Okay, apparently the animals get stuck in the corner of buildings and have pathing problems like most other games, but... Can we normalize using AI for actual AI in games so that the animals are smart enough to go like, hey, if I'm running into a wall, I should probably turn and not walk into a wall. Ah, holy crap, you weren't there a second ago. Yeah, you weren't. You gotta aim above their heads to hit them with melee weapons. I don't get that either. I guess the bat's kind of heavy, kind of sags on the upswing. Did he walk through the door? No, where the fuck did he come from? The worst part is I actually... Oh, they put the alarm right there. Oh no. Just turn it off. But it bugs me that stuff happens that I don't see how it happened. So I'll actually go back and watch the stream just to see what the heck happened. Like if it really did just respawn right there. Or, oh, there's a pupper! I need pupper pictures. I've got these pictures in my bum. There's nothing good here. Oh, wait. I'm not exactly sure why. I mean, I guess you did have to drive to get up here. So, makes sense to level driving. Is that the weather right now? Like, is it actually monitoring the rain? Ham radio. Can I use it? Work in progress. Damn it. Now, I'm also glad that they label work in progress things so that you have an idea that it probably will work later on. Hole puncher. Tape dispenser. I think I actually need these stupid things. I'm gonna take them back with me. I don't know that I need a calculator, but... Hello? There's a toolbox right there. Can I get to it? Thank you. An oven dish. Sweet. Got a lot of tools here for probably repairing the tower. It was gonna be my assumption. Read. Got more pictures. What do we got as a saying here? Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. And I can only destroy that one. What the dicks? I want that one. Like, I like that saying. I would totally hang that up. Definitely need scissors. We'll take the scrap. I don't need folders anymore. Jugs magazine to give me strength. Does Jugs magazine still exist? We need to Google this. It has to, right? That's not something that was only a thing back in the day. Jugs magazine still exists. Softcore porn, apparently. I didn't know Jugs was softcore. Is it still around? Wikipedia, tell me this. First issue is 1981. Considering there's not a last issue, I'm gonna assume it's still going. So, contributors. No, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna go through all that. Oh, ew. So dirty. But it's a pupper, so it's coming. We can take this one. This one ain't bad. I've got these pictures. I don't know why that stupid saying thing is in my head to where I'm gonna start making up dumb shit for it. Gotta get a drink, because I'm pretty sure that will start. Nothing comes out. Why not? Water's not on up here? They have power, but no water. Oh, you know what though? I bet you that I have money. In some stupid way. Do I have cash? I almost always have it. It's probably in the truck. I can get pop. See you there. Cash? Is it not cash? It's money? No? Just a dollar sign? Yes! So we gotta take a lot, because it's like $5 for a fucking drink. There, Playing very realistically for sure. Insert some money. That's all out. Wah wah. Next guy's gonna be pissed. Hey, bud. You're just in time. Drink some Chud Light. Beer actually makes you thirstier, though, I'm pretty sure. Drink. And now I'm diabetic. But that's actually a thing. Heart palpitations. And I'm a little drunk. Let's keep getting fucked up. Chest pains! Can I have a heart attack? It's not hurting my health. I'm overly hydrated, but no, it's not killing me. That's lame. So we're gonna throw that all in there. It doesn't look like I need any food. For some reason, I'm really confident that beer must did me in. Dang, that lightning sounded sick. Warrant book. They definitely play it out like people actually read. There wouldn't be this many books. Oh, wait, is there a new dog? There's a cat! Oh, that was a different office. Okay, we gotta check offices. Offices everywhere. We got another picture of some art. We got another kitty! And it's an orangey! Alright. See? It's The Sims, but with zombies. I'm decorating my house with picture frames. Platinum magazine for sociability. What? Who am I gonna talk to? The zombies? Can you please not bite me? That'll be real nice. Okay. So there's the light power one. Where's the water valve? Is it in the bathroom? Oh, it's in a bathroom. It's a janitor's closet. So we got a mop. I was looking for towels earlier. I couldn't find any. Floor buffer that doesn't do anything. Bleach. There's gotta be a reason for chemicals and stuff like that in this game. And we have checked everything. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, there's a dog. Almost missed a dog. Now we gotta check all these desks. Another picture over here. Another cat. So far, they're all different. Sorry, coffee. Got distracted. Ooh, parcels. You gotta open parcels. Could be stuff in them. like useful stuff. I was looking for the water valve. I just realized the rain is coming down the inside window. Yeah, they coded that a little wrong. Womp womp. I'll do you guys a favor. I'll break it out so that. Oh my god, it still runs down the broken glass. There. None. What else is out here before I do something stupid like pull a fire alarm? No more zombies. Scared the deer. Doesn't look like anything useful over here. That sounded kind of scary. What the hell is that? There's a dead bug bunny. Which makes me think there's a zombie or something. Was it a runner or something? It ran around the building to get to me? And I don't see the water valve for this building, because you can turn like water and stuff back on if it has it. Ah! Found it. Taking the time when they're dazed to hit them in the head again. Sorry about the scream. Birds. Okay. So it was birds that I seen earlier. I thought it might have been a parachuter because of that fighter jet that crashes, but I still haven't figured that out either. Is this still running or did I shut it off? It's off. I don't like wasting fuel in vehicles that I'm not driving. One thing when I can just keep an eye on the fuel level. Set this to warm. Maybe we should go to hot. I am still a little chilly. You gotta turn down the friggin' temperature, or turn up the temperature in the trucks. So that got me the tower there. Oh hey, look, it labeled it even. And that was a fighter jet. So I think the fighter jet crashes like in the middle of the map, but I'm not positive. Still think it's funny they put a dick right there too. I'm gonna have to look up an actual map of this area and see if that is actually there on the map, because then it would be even funnier. I should probably get heading back home in the game because it's almost 4 o'clock, so the wife will be getting off work soon. So we're gonna go back down this hill. I don't think I really need to keep going up. I already got the tower. That's what I wanted. I don't know. I have a feeling the other way just loops around. So it's not gonna let me down, and I need down. And I don't want to drive through the trees, because I'm just gonna get stuck, and then I'll lose a lot of shit. We're going first person, so I can actually see. What the hell was that noise? Yeah, I don't know what the weather is like now, but when I started streaming, there were reports of lots of accidents from whiteouts and stuff in my area. So usually I talk to her just to kind of give her a distraction to keep her either awake or calm in bad weather. I mean, she's not like a total spaz or anything, but it definitely helps to talk to someone when you're driving in shit weather. Yeah, she'll definitely pass out behind me once she gets home, but I always try to at least talk to her when she's driving. Once she gets home, she can talk to herself. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. This is a shortcut in my eyes. We're taking the train tracks home. There's no trains that drive on them, so I don't gotta worry about them. They only make it a little bit harder to drive. Bunny! Oh! Friggin' ah! Yesterday, I was driving to go get groceries and hit a bird. But definitely smoked a bird without even trying. And I have to specify that because I usually do try. Uh, when they're out eating in the middle of like the cornfields and stuff like that, you always kind of just hunker down and try and get them. But it's so windy with the whiteouts and stuff that when it flew off from the road, the crosswind from the ditch caught it and blew it right back into my windshield. So like I had no say in this. I'm just driving and then all of a sudden bird strike. It was great. Definitely made me laugh. I don't know what it is about hitting birds that's funny, but it always kind of makes me chuckle. I mean, you do kind of feel bad at the same time because you realize you probably just killed it, but I would hope that I killed it and that I didn't just leave it behind fucked up. I got a ways to go. I gotta get past the split in the junction up ahead. Ah! Oh, it's a boar. I keep thinking they're freaking rhinos. It's like the boar from Ninja Turtles. They're huge. The one that got mutated. I can't think of his name right now. No! That is a huge drop, and I don't want to get stuck. Don't get stuck, don't get stuck. Oh. I was hearing zombies that I can't see. I could probably push it back up the hill, maybe. I don't know. Got a deer sleeping. It was sleeping. What am I stuck on now? Don't tell me the deer. I mean, you're not wrong. One thing I did find kind of strange, and if Boosted is still here, he might remember. Um, Back when I had my orange MR2, I don't know what it was about orange, but it like attracted birds. I'd be driving, like the one year we had I hosted an MR2 meet at my house, and we cruised from my house to Starved Rock and back. And as we were driving, we were out by Dresden Nuclear Power Plant. I remember exactly where it was because it fucking it catches you off guard. It's so loud when it happens. And I was just driving and it flew into the side of my car. The person that was driving behind me was recording and caught it on video. I hit probably like 20 or 30 birds with that orange MR2, and I don't think that I've hit that many birds in every other vehicle I've owned combined, and I've had like 30 plus cars. So I've had my fair share of smashing vehicles. What was that? I heard you. dog was howling. Wants to go OUT is gonna be my guess. So we gotta get off the road here. We are almost home. See, like, as I'm learning the map and as the game's getting easier and easier, it's gonna get more and more boring until it gets so boring that I restart it with a lot more difficulty. And then I'll just keep doing that until it gets too hard to play. I mean, I think that's a pretty good way to go, yeah? Because this is still not the hardest settings. It's on hard, but I think there's like 2 or 3 steps harder, more difficult. I cut down all the trees on my island so that I could see zombies. I found out that zombies can walk through water no matter how deep it is. And there's the dog howling again. um, Oops, wrong button. There we go. So that's that. Oh, that was the exit button. I wanted to shut it off. I don't think the honk should matter. I don't know why I just spazzed as I got out. Shouldn't be anybody around close enough to hear a honk. I actually tested it the other day, and guns and explosions will attract zombies to the house. But like chopping on the trees, they couldn't hear that. Honking, they couldn't really hear. I don't know what else there is noise-wise. There's fireworks in the game, and I was happy to find out that fireworks are all different. So like they were thinking about it more than just a couple boom booms. I like fireworks, so. But this is the house. I still have not fortified it yet because, well, I didn't know that I needed to until today. So for now, it's just the gate because I figure nothing can get to me over here anyways at the moment. Like it can, but I gotta really attract it. So the rest of the island is mine, and I gotta make sure I got enough materials in this because it's been a couple days. So we got enough for 8 days in the game. Out of wood, but not screws. Screws, we have 6 days. So I don't think I have any more screws on me currently, but I'll have to refill it. 6 days is a while since it goes one, especially if I leave it on multiplayer. Shit, I can't skip nights. Like it's still night and it's still raining. This is the time for me to be dicking around with the gardening. Oh, except for the part where it's nighttime. It's 100% watered, but it's already dead. At least it was when I checked it. Wait. So, yeah, it's, well, no. It's a bootleg multiplayer. So it's live, but it has to, oh, yeah. It closes when I shut off the game. I think. It doesn't leave a server console open or anything, so I mean, I think it closes when you close the game. Pretty sure it's kind of like SnowRunner and stuff where like you host it as you're playing, and then when you close the game, it goes away. So, yeah, if oh, you're actually picking it up? All right, if you pick it up and it doesn't let you join because I'm on a bootleg, then that'll be the decision that forces me to buy it. Because I actually like the game that I've been wanting to buy it, and there's nothing forcing me at the moment. So obviously there will be something eventually that forces me that I want, but as of right now, the other reason I download bootlegs is for VR. A lot of times you have to modify the games, and if they're multiplayer, you get banned, and that's no bueno. And the other thing is like, a lot of times it'll change all the game files to where you can only play it VR. And then every single time I want to play, I gotta copy and paste out the VR files, and like, nah. So I'll bootleg the game, modify the hell out of it, and then, so like, my GTA is bootleg, GTA 5. I own it. Hell, I bought GTA 5 like 5 times. I bought it on what? Xbox 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, I think it was, and PC. Like, I bought GTA 5 so many times that I should be able to like bootleg that for as many times as I want, and I should be able to bootleg 6 at this point and be able to just have it for free because I bought 5 so many times. Um, but yeah, so I don't. I'm weird. I'm not big on supporting pirating, but I'll do it. So it is what it is. Hi, kitty. Why are you here? Are you hungry? So I did find out that you can go in the water and not die. So that is good news. The bad news is everything on you that's electronic dies. Like battery wise, it just kills all the batteries. Um, so other than that, I don't know. So the one thing I don't know is for multiplayer, if like let's say I have a base here on the island and you have a base somewhere else, and we both like if you join my game, does it bring your base into my game? 'Cause like what was the game I was just playing recently where it actually did that? So it was kind of, I think it was Farm Sim. Yeah, I think it's Farm Sim. So you can like join someone else's map and still play with like your farm and all that junk, as long as nobody's in that farm. But like to me that's kind of strange. Like I like it, that's awesome, but the mechanic is weird. So it's like I don't know which of the two it's gonna be for this game. Um, so yeah, I mean, at least you stream. So yeah, it is on sale for the winter festival thing right now. Um, but you also stream, so you'll be able to use it for stream stories and crap like that on your own save, even if you did also join in and it didn't like blend them or whatever. Because that was always my gripe was like I was always afraid with Farm Sim that I was gonna put in like a metric fuck ton of work and then go to join in with my buddy and have to like start over. But Farm Sim at least had dedicated servers. It's lame that you had to buy Farm Sim twice. So like I have 2 copies of Farm Sim 25 so that one is for the dedicated server and one is for the actual game. And I have not tested to see if I can host dedicated servers off of bootlegs. That was kind of a weird gray area I didn't want to dance into yet. Plus, Farm Sim is a huge download for a bootleg. I I'm not really a fan of downloading like 100 gig fucking bootlegs. If it's like 20, 30 gigs, whatever. But like 100 gigs, those sites are always throttled and crap, and by the time, like, I'd have to leave my computer on for like a week to download a 100 plus gig game. And I have gigabit internet, so it's not a download issue. It's their servers. They throttle it so that you try to buy their BS, and I've already hacked that as well. You can use Chrome to, well, sorry, not Chrome. Use ChatGTP to make a Chrome web extension that lies to the website that tells it that you bought their pro downloading bullshit and allows you to bypass all their like wait times and all that junk and throttling, but even that their servers are dog shit slow because they're probably using a crappy ass computer like I am in my house and doing it illegally in Russia is going to be my guess. I've never looked to see where their IP is or anything, but um try it. 'Cause I mean, what I'm using isn't Nexus mods, but it's close to it. It's kind of like Fit Girl repacks and those kind of things. And quite literally, all I did was go into ChatGTP, and I was like, make or write the coding for a Chrome web extension to bypass this website's pro mode and bypass the timer and all that junk. And it was like, this is what you would need to do. We can't create it. And then it tells you exactly how to fucking make it. And I did it and it bypassed the timer and went into instant downloads and they were like a little faster. Not enough that it was really that much worth it, but it was worth it. I mean, what, it took me 5 minutes to use ChatGPT to make an extension. So there's that. Here, let me kill the recording. I'll leave the stream open since I'm not. I can still play, but just in case the wife interrupts. So if you're watching from the stream, thank you for joining. If you're watching from YouTube land, until next time, peace.
If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.